Plaintiff Robert Harris says the defendant is his son, and he raised him to be a judge or a lawyer. But instead, he lost respect for his son after he dropped out of school. Robert is suing his son for breach of contract. Defendant Rabil Jackson Harris says Robert was never a good father. And once, after he beat Rabil's mother and held her hostage, he tried to set Rabil on fire. He's countersuing his father for a rent refund.
Start with you.
My son, Rabil, we groomed him up to be a judge or a lawyer by going to McQuaid Jessup High School and all parochial schools.
That's what he said he wanted to be?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
what grade did he tell you he wanted to be that?
Oh, this was when he was young. He wasn't going to work for nobody. He couldn't hand me a wrench when I was out there working on a car.
No, I'm saying, when did he tell you he wanted to be a lawyer?
Oh, when he was young in age.
Did you want to be a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. That is correct.
A lot of people push it on their children what they want
to
be.
No, he didn't want to drive no trucks or work on cars.
Okay, he wanted to be a lawyer, so go ahead.
Rabil, he just lost all respect, dropped out.
What did you do to help him move toward that goal? He was a kid when he told you that.
Absolutely.
I was always on the road. I'm an OTR driver.
Okay. And you couldn't talk to him on the phone from the road? That's a terrible job.
Oh, I'll talk to Mom.
You should have quit that job if you couldn't even talk to your own son.
We didn't have no conversation then, Your Honor.
Then as in when? I didn't give you a particular time. I didn't give you a particular time.
Never
in high school.
How many years did you work on the road?
I'm still out there.
From 13, Your Honor.
From age 13, he was gone.
Up until now.
And you couldn't call him?
No, Your Honor, I didn't.
Okay, good enough. You say you couldn't call him anytime after 13 because you were on the road.
Oh, I did my thing, you know, by...
What do you mean did your thing? What does that mean?
Having him to, you know, come visit while I'm gone, or, you know, I was home at the time.
Visit while you're gone on the road?
Living in California also, Your Honor.
So you didn't even live with him?
Up until he was maybe junior high, I left. For the simple fact we had...
I don't care why you did. I'm asking about why didn't you talk to your son, and the only excuse you have is that you were driving a truck. Go ahead, sir. Don't act like you disappointed in him.
Oh, I did.
You didn't even coach him. You didn't even coach him.
Not on a regular, Your Honor. But I did
so
call.
You said you couldn't talk to him when you were on the road.
At times I did talk.
Don't try to change the story, sir. You are what you are, and he is what he is. So, and part of that is because of you. Children don't raise themselves.
No,
They're raised by someone. And I'm a lawyer because my mother was real strict. When she was there, we had to study. She sent me to, once I got kicked out of public school, she sent me to a church school for several years, who kicked me out as well. But she made us go to church every week. All those things instilled the will and the ambition and the preparation to be somebody. That came from my mother, who worked 2 jobs. She worked midnights as a nurse's aide from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. She woke her boys up when she got home to get them ready for school, to pray, have a little chapel at the table, then read a Bible verse, then send us off to school. She would go from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., taking a nap, get up at 11 a.m., go clean houses at noon. Not only did she call to make sure we were in the house, which we lied for each other and weren't, but she also came home and was on top of us to take care, inspire, and pursue the goals that we had. So, sir, you made yourself look bad trying to make him look bad.
You know, plenty of times I watch your show. You know, you had a great mother, just like he have a great mother.
Only did she call to make sure we were in the house, which we lied for each other and weren't, but she also came home and was on top of us to take care, inspire, and pursue the goals that we had.
Defendant Rabil Jackson Harris says the plaintiff, his father, is abusive, and he once tried to set Rabil on fire.
Let me hear from you, sir.
Yeah, well, Your Honor, you know, he's such a loving father. I just want to ask him what loving father attempts to kill his son. Straightforward. I'm just going to put it out there. He poured WD-40 on me, Your Honor. Poured WD-40 on me after he beat and held my mother hostage, and I tried to defend her. This never, Your Honor, Your Honor, I would not lie about this. he tried to light me on fire with WD-40. My mother can vouch for this. The police officers I called, they said, we smell it on you. Like, this is crazy. Like, this man sits here and claims he's such a good father and claims he loves me. He's not. Number one, his story's all confused. He's confused and mixed up, Your Honor. He left when I was 13. He didn't make any attempts to call. He didn't make any attempts to be in my life until my 18th. When I was 18, I graduated from high school, and he went to come and showboat at my graduation and then be all proud. That's when he showed up.
And child support was over too.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Your Honor. Hold, time out. Rewind this, Your Honor. There wasn't no child support ever owed on him.
Okay,
I did pay my child support. I wasn't a deadbeat.
My mother actually had to.
I never was a deadbeat.
My mother took him to court for child support, Your Honor.
Never.
And she chose to renege on it before it was his time to stop paying.
Never.
You didn't protest
And number one, why did you have to? Why would you?
You come at me with a crowbar. You come at me with a crowbar and see what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm not gonna come to a fight unprepared, not knowing what I'm gonna get into.
Oh, so you came ready to fight?
No, I knew what he was about. That's my son.
That's because you
poured
beat my mother.
I didn't pour enough oil on him.
What did you do?
I shot him with some WD-40.
And then lit it up?
No, I
He
did.
attempted
What was
to,
the
Your
No,
Honor.
I did not.
What was the purpose of squirting it on him?
Get him off me. I didn't come after him. He
Go
came
ahead.
after me.
Sir,
I came out the
go
car.
ahead.
He
That's
came
enough,
from around the
sir.
house.
That's
I don't
enough,
care.
sir.
Go ahead.
Your Honor,
enough.
my father, he has a history of erratic behavior, of violent behavior.
He's displaying it today.
I'm not here to
What are you
drag him
turning your
through the
head
mud.
all that for?
I'm just listening.
No, you're turning your head looking over there,
'cause I
being
don't-
disrespectful in my courtroom. Go ahead.
And it's Your Honor, it's not just me, it's other people, it's my siblings, it's my mother.
Hey, sir, didn't I tell you not to do that?
I apologize, Your Honor.
Do you see this, Your Honor? I don't even have to explain
You sure
anything.
don't.
I don't
I'm
have
seeing
to
it right here.
Not only that, but like I said, he held my mother hostage. We called her it was Father's Day, July 2018. We called the night of my godfather's wedding. He got married. We called my mother's cell phone. He picked it up. He said she was sleeping and she could not come to the phone. My sister was right there and she can vouch for me. He lied. When I came over in the morning, I walked around the corner. As I'm walking around the corner, I see my mother face, this entire side of her face is swollen shut, bloody, bruised, beat. And this coward, he ran, Your Honor. He literally got in the car because he knew he wasn't a man. He's not a man. He couldn't face up and own up to what he'd done.
Did you all call the police? If not, why? Or why wasn't he prosecuted?
I did because he wasn't prosecuted because I refused to press charges because the police officer told me they would they would have to take us both to jail if I pressed charges against him. So I told him I did not want any charges pressed. My mother, she said she would handle the matter. She, whatever the resolution was that she came to, I do not know.
How does he owe you for $3,000?
Your Honor, when he had to go to court and he got evicted, I couldn't see him out in the cold.
He moved in with you?
No, sir. I went and signed a lease. I went and signed a lease.
Okay, what does he owe you for?
$3,000.
What did he do wrong?
He did not pay me anything from January, February, March, April, May, June.
What was the agreement?
I pay $125 a week.
He never paid anything?
No, he was all right up until January. Then when I asked him about the monies, after 1 month, he sent me a text message, do not send no message to my phone on a Saturday morning. And I have a bank statement on that, Your Honor.
Bank statement saying what?
That I paid the wife the money and she go ahead and pay it because I'm out on the road. She knew all the information. I just deposit the money into her
account,
and she go ahead and pay it. I have a printout of all the months.
Let's see it, please. Sir, what do you say to this?
And I have...
Our original agreement that we had was that I would pay half of the rent and he would pay half the rent because
But he wasn't living there, was he?
No, however, he was keeping his truck parked there. He was keeping stuff stored in the shed, which he had also put up on the premises, as well as a gazebo on the premises, which the landlord said would have to be taken down.
He constructed it himself?
Yes, sir.
Defendant Rabil Jackson Harris says the plaintiff, his father, is abusive, and he once tried to set Rabil on fire.
And so you did not pay the rent?
No, I paid the rent, like he says, actually, it's incorrect. I paid up until January, so I did not pay.
Why did you stop?
I stopped because our original agreement was that we would split the cost of the rent, and from...
And you kept that agreement?
No, he did not. I paid...
He never did either.
As he said, I paid $500, Your Honor, up until January.
But the agreement you say was $250 a month.
Yes, sir. That was our verbal agreement.
Was it, sir? Ever?
No, sir. I talked with the owners, Paul and Stephen, and the agreement was I could put that shed up there because the basement had flooding.
Yes, sir. You weren't the landlord. How can you tell him where to put what? Didn't you just rent a portion of the property?
I rented the back house out.
To him?
To him.
And who kept tenancy for the other part?
My wife. It's 2 complete houses.
Right, and you rented out the carriage home to him.
Right.
But the main house, you and your wife stayed in.
Right.
And your truck was next to the main house?
It was pushed back up in the back.
Did it interfere with his tenancy?
No, sir.
Did he ever mention it to you?
No, sir.
Did you ever mention it to him in all those
Your Honor.
months?
Actually,
you
yes,
only
I did, Your Honor.
determined to
Yes,
use
Your
it
Honor.
as a defense today.
No, Your
or
Honor.
when
I
you
actually
were
brought
sued.
it up, and again, only to keep the peace that I maintain paying.
Okay, well, it's not peaceful anymore.
No, it's not.
So why did it stop? Why did you stop keeping the peace?
Because I was sick of upholding an agreement that he was abiding by.
All right,
Your
so
Honor.
you didn't have a place to stay when you moved in with them?
No, Your Honor, I could have stayed. It wasn't them. Actually, he
rented the carriage house, whatever it was. Did you rent a carriage house or not?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have a place to stay before that?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why
I did.
didn't you go back there 1 month after
That was where I was
experiencing
staying.
troubles?
I was previously staying at this. This is what I'm saying, Your Honor. I was previously staying at this place.
Oh, you didn't rent it from him?
No, Your Honor. I have right here saying that
Answer my question. Did you rent
Your
it
Honor.
from him?
No, Your Honor.
So
I did not.
how is he able to charge you rent?
Legally, he's not.
So why did you pay rent to somebody you didn't owe?
That's a great question, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
it is. It gives me the impression that you're not being honest. You have any evidence, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. This is
Let's
the lease.
see it. Let's see it. Not.
That's the lease after he got evicted. And I took it over because I didn't want to see him out in the cold. And it get cold.
This all the evidence you have regarding the lease?
This is also...
Which has his name on it?
I have this here.
What is this?
These all the... When I sent him a text message, I didn't call him.
Place to live, thank you. Do not send messages to my phone on Saturday morning threatening or trying to intimidate me. I've never been bullied in my life, and I will not be bullied by you. Who wrote this?
That's the text
Your
message.
Okay. You are not doing me any favors. I pay you where I live, and you wanted to up the rent from $400 to $500 when $400 was the original agreement. You were lying as I suspected.
Your Honor.
Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. Yours is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. I still love you, son.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't
'Cause if
don't
you
sit
need-
here and tell me that.
if
You
you
are
need
a
me, I'll be
liar and
here.
you're full of and these people are gonna know you for the real you.
Hey, I still love you.
I don't care because it's
I
not about
still
the money
love
at
you.
the end.
It's
I
not
don't
about
care
the money.
And that's what
Because
you said here, and it's that. And again,
I have
you
a
lied.
job, I work, and
You're
I'm a
liar.
provide.
You're a
Because when my
liar.
grandkids,
Provide what? Your grandkids.
whenever they
They're not your
need
grandkids.
something,
They're not your
I
blood,
do.
man.
I'm the one who do.
Plaintiff Patrick Oxler says he and the defendant dated for 3 years after he divorced his wife and the defendant's fiancée passed away. However, Patrick claims they broke up after he discovered she had another boyfriend, and he's suing her for breach of contract. Defendant Shannon Holy admits that she and Patrick were good friends, and he liked having her as his eye candy, but she insists they never dated and were never intimate. Shannon's countersuing for a stolen cooler.
Start with you.
Your Honor, I was acquaintance with Shannon Holy. I worked across the street. I'd eat breakfast pretty near every day. She worked in the deli. We're acquaintance. I said hi, have a good day. That she knew I was married. I knew she had a fiance, and went on like that. Well, I became divorced, and her fiance passed of cancer, and I asked her out to dinner one time, and We chatted, got to know each other, and you proceeded to go out and have fun. We drank a little too much, both of us. We both had a drinking problem. We both went and got help.
Good.
We kind of helped each other. We both been sober for 2 years.
Beautiful. Good.
You know, and thank you. You know, our relationship went on. I had feelings for Shannon. I'd do about anything she'd asked of me.
So when did you all break up?
March 21st of 19.
Why?
Well, I think Shannon was dating somebody else. And
While going with you, while dating you?
yes, I'd been over to her family at Christmas, went out with their 3 kids to their birthdays, went out on her birthday. I had keys to her house, we were close. I dropped some flowers off at her house. We'd been out, I dropped her off. There was a truck at her house, she said it was her daughter's boyfriend. Well, I dropped the flowers off, I met her daughter's boyfriend who was about 50. So, and her daughter's 19.
You like older guys?
Well, and I lent Shannon money and helped her get out of trouble. I lent her $1,000.
So tell me about that day. You just walked away, obviously, which would be the right thing to do.
Well, I kind of walked away. I took him out to dinner.
Him as well?
No, I told Shannon he could invite him and her older son to invite his girlfriend. They both said that they had to work. So I told him, you know, get him something to eat. We were at a nice barbecue restaurant.
The older guy.
Yeah, well, I didn't know I knew it, but.
Right, that's some boss game. Where you get the game from?
Oh, well, I got
have him come out with us. Just go get a bite.
I was just
Let's all get
trying
together.
to see.
Sound like something my man Project. Look at him smiling. He know that's boss game. He from game. He know. He know when he hear it. Go ahead. So
Well, I left the restaurant. I went
Project,
to
I believe he can give you some notes. You think you from Detroit and know it all. He got notes. Where you from?
Kansas City, Missouri.
That Kansas City Slickster. You're right.
Yeah.
Defendant Shannon Holy says she and the plaintiff were nothing more than friends, but the plaintiff insists they dated for 3 years.
Tell me that story. I want to hear how that went.
Well,
You invited this guy who you suspect she was cheating with. You said, let's just all go and have
I
a
didn't know
bite.
if she was dating or whatever.
Right, then what happened?
So I left the restaurant. I went to the bathroom. I sneezed. She said, you know, that's rude. So I went outside, went to the bathroom. I went outside and had a cigarette and looked through the window and kind of watched them squirm, you know.
You watched them squirm?
I was kind of seeing what, you know,
Right.
how I knew that, you know, and she had had new furniture she had gotten.
That's right.
And I asked her about, hey, you got money for furniture? You owe me some money, Shannon, you know.
You said loan me some money.
No, I had loaned her money.
Oh, I started to say,
said,
you really playing.
No.
You really playing. You got a boyfriend, you got new furniture, loan me some money.
Well, I mean,
That's real. Go ahead, Kansas City. Then what happened?
well, I kind of feel that, you know.
And did she admit to the guy at any point?
No.
Let's hear from her now. Ma'am, let me hear from you.
Your Honor, Patrick and I have always just been really good friends. We met many years ago, probably at least 5 or 6 years ago. He enjoyed my company. I was his eye candy. He loved being with me. And we were not boyfriend and girlfriend. And I said on many occasions that we weren't. We were just friends. And then he started stepping over my boundaries. I mean, he'd grab my boob, he'd grab my rear, and I said, stop it. He even turned his face when I went to kiss him on his cheek, which I did kiss him on his cheek and hugged him because he was my dear friend. I was never in a romantic relationship.
Were you
with
all
this
ever
guy.
intimate beyond that?
No, Your Honor, never.
For 4 years, sir. You with her 4 years? Were you all intimate?
No, I think you have to be good friends before you can be good lovers. I just came
Take
out.
you 4 years for friendship?
I was married
What
for
all you need to know?
I was married for 30 plus years, so I wasn't used to dating and
All right.
you know.
Take that slick card back.
Yeah, give me your card, man. That's right. Give me your card back, man. I was about to give you the award.
No, I do like to have fun. I did have fun with Shannon. I wasn't pushing it. I mean, I met her family. She met
Sir,
my
this
family.
wasn't your woman.
I did have feelings for her. I'm not saying
but
I
she
didn't.
wasn't your woman for you to feel the need to follow her and the guy and go and peek through the window.
That was at the very end. We went on dates. We went to numerous concerts. We have pictures of us at concerts. I went to dinner with their son. We got
How
a
much
picture.
money did you put out in 4 years?
Quite a bit. I lent her a lot of money
Friendship.
too. Probably about $5,000. I mean, going to entertainment, doing
That ain't no money.
dinner.
$1,200 a year, that's all you played for? Go ahead. You could have got more than that out of him. You got a big pension, don't you?
No.
Oh, well, you gotta find you a man with a big pension. You don't have a pension?
No.
Well, you out of it then. Let me hear from you, ma'am. He says this $3,830 was all a loan, correct?
Correct.
Your Honor, no, they were not. A long time ago, I may have signed something when we both were drinking
that's
at the
what you're
time.
handing me. She signed an agreement.
She signed a promissory note.
But it was from like 5 years ago, but I don't remember I never even read it, what I had signed. And he knew I didn't have any money, and that's when it was beginning of our friendship. And he was constantly spending money, buying me gifts, buying me concert shirts. We went to at least 40 plus concerts.
And all those were loans or gifts?
No, they were all gifts.
That was just
we were
going out and having fun.
Defendant Shannon Holy says she and the plaintiff were nothing more than friends, but the plaintiff insists they dated for 3 years.
This is for $1,000. You're suing for $3,800. Do you have any other loans you want to show me?
Yes,
And what they were for? Show me something, sir. She's denying it all. She says they were all gifts, other than
well,
what
for
she says.
$2,300, I had lent her money so she could help her daughter get a car.
Do you recall that?
I never signed nothing, and that
You
was
didn't
when you
sign?
were buying me all kinds of stuff.
Shannon,
everything I needed, you were buying for me, and along with the other items on there, the blinds and all that, because he was helping me out. He'd buy stuff to decorate my, for the holidays for my house. He was constantly buying stuff for the house, helping me out, Your Honor.
Shannon, you were leading me on. The car was for your sister or your daughter so she could go to work, and you borrowed the money and had a payment plan.
Sir, why didn't you have her sign the same thing that you did?
Because I
with
trusted
this?
her.
Well,
I mean, we talk every day. I mean,
sir, I feel sorry for you. 'Cause you were a sugar daddy that didn't even have any sugar. You didn't even get the sugar. You wrong for that. You know you're wrong.
Shannon would ask me for things all the time.
I know it, sir. I know you know what this was, sir.
Yes.
But I can't give you a judgment for being misled or to being a sugar daddy who just wouldn't get, you didn't even go for the sugar. It's your fault. Somebody, you wanted to get to know her. It wasn't nothing to know. $3,830, that's all you needed to know.
Yeah, I mean, I did it. I lent her money because
Your
she needed
counterclaim,
it.
how does he owe you for $300?
Your Honor, right at the end when he was basically stalking me at my work and calling me, he came over to my house and stole some gifts from the backyard, and he was the only one to have the keypad to my car. My son had just put his $300 Yeti cooler because he is saving money to fix the car. It's my old car, it's still in my name, and it was sitting in the driveway of my house. He came over and stole the barbecue grill that he'd give me as a gift in the backyard. And that same day when I opened up my trunk, he was looking for another gift that he had bought me, which was a battery charger. And he didn't find that, so he saw this Yeti cooler. It still had the tags on, and it disappeared.
Yeah, and this is
Gone.
all after seeing you with the guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Correct, sir. Your Honor.
And, sir, did you take her cooler?
I
You
did
believe
look
it
at
was yours, so you went to get back what
I
was
went to
yours.
get my battery charger, and I thought she'd call me, and I get my charger. Wasn't a gift. It was my sister's. Her car kept breaking down.
No, we're talking about the cooler now.
I understand. I did take the cooler.
Okay.
Well, I'm not.
I'm going to grant you $1,000, which she says she signed, but she's acting as if she doesn't know what she signed. She didn't read it. She's not going to slick me like she slicked you. So I'm going to hold her accountable for the $1,000. I believe the rest were gifts, like she said, or you certainly can't prove to me unless you have another loan document that they were loans. Because the other part is, I have to presume, if you're a person that makes loans for thousands of dollars, you would do just as you did here. But you didn't because you trusted her, and I think all these were gifts, sir. I'm gonna have to grant you your $1,000. This is a binding agreement. However, I'm gonna grant her $300 for the cooler. You admit to having taken it, and I think all this happened as a result of you seeing her with another guy. The problem is you move too slow. Be no sugar daddy and don't get the sugar. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff and for you.
I haven't talked to this gentleman in a long time.
Spoke to me every day for over 4 years, and she's just moving on to do the same thing to another person. You know, she's done it before, and I think she's gonna do it again.